Why was a gathering as big as that allowed in the first place? Second, what happened to the security protocols against drugs? Why was drugs admitted into the hotel? Because apparently she was drugged. And third, please do not vilify the PNP when in fact they were only presenting facts that they've seen in the crime scene. Let me start by saying rest in peace to Miss Christine Dacera, and to the bereaved family, sending my deepest condolences. First of all, I'd like to question the hotel as to their health protocols. Why was a gathering as big as that allowed in the first place? Second, what happened to the security protocols against drugs? Why was drugs admitted into the hotel? Because apparently she was drugged. And third, please do not vilify the PNP when in fact they were only presenting facts that they've seen in the crime scene. Whether it was rape, whether the circumstances of her death may make sense to you or not, the fact of the matter is they were only presenting the evidence as seen in the autopsy report. As for the suspects who are still at large, please surrender. Please face this case if Christine means that much to you. Prove your innocence because this is what you need to do for your friend who has died. Whether it was an accident, whether it was premeditated, we will never know. As the audience, all we can do is pray for her.
While I do support the PNP in most cases, in this case, some things do not make sense to me. Yes, they were just presenting the evidence they've seen in the crime scene. However, they must also look for the motive. They must also look at the different angles as to why the crime has happened. And I do suggest that they only maintain that they will release the things that they've seen in the crime scene, period. But to make hasty generalizations on their part, I don't think it's going to be right. And as for us, the audience, all we can do is wait and pray for the investigation to be properly managed and for justice to be served for Christine, her family, and for everybody that she left behind. Again, when the discussion also comes to gender, this is something that really hits close to home because as a friend of the LGBTQIA community, some things don't make sense to me, and I hope that justice is served.
So the final autopsy report, the one that you've been scrambling for, has already been released. So ano na naman ang angle ng istorya ninyo mga Negatron? First of all, let's not pull the victim shaming card, because if it truly were rape, then it would have been caused by rapists. However, the autopsy report did say that it was an aneurysm. So that cause of death is already been made sure of. Next, if my dad was a senator, I wouldn't be a social media activist. I'd call him or talk to him and tell him to make actual laws to call for the reforms of the agency I'm complaining about. But that's just me.